Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and this is the Girl Meets Yarn episode 39. Welcome back. It's quite late. It's almost 7 p.m. and I had a little bit of issues with the lighting, and I didn't plan to record today. I tried my best to organize as much as I could, so you guys have followed me for a long time, so I'm always a hot mess, and today, my friends, is not gonna be any difference. Just doing a disclaimer right away. Anyway, I never planned to record today because tomorrow I'm going to start Vlogtober with Jacqueline Salem. She's gonna do it on her channel. I'm gonna do it on mine, and I always do vlogmas, which I love, but it's an added stress to an already stressful season. The holidays, it's just a little bit sometimes a little bit hectic. It makes it a little bit more hectic having the vlogmas and then the editing and all that. I loved it though, and I will definitely hope to do it this year. I always loved a Vlogtober, especially because of the change of season, and we are transitioning to fall and winter, and I love Halloween, so it's gonna be definitely a change, and I think I'm gonna have more time to do more things, and I have to flip my closet, I have to do all that, but that will start tomorrow. Because last time I talked to you guys was July 20 something. I thought if I don't do it today, it's not gonna happen for another month, so decided let's just do it and record an episode. It's gonna be okay, we're gonna survive. Before I start, let's talk about some things that are important. If you don't follow me on social media, my Ravelry and Instagram handle is Lisa Lugo. You can follow me there. I share knitting and sewing and all that, but usually I share what I do during the day, and sometimes I don't even talk about knitting too much, which I am so sorry. Today we're not going to talk about sewing. I'm going to do a separate video. I recorded Stella making her Persephone pants, which is patterned by Anna Allen, and she decided she wanted to do that one as her first pattern. So that was insane. I have all the footage and I need to edit and upload it, and I also recorded what I made this past summer, and that was long, and I need to re-record that one, but that's why I'm not going to do any sewing, because I did a lot of sewing. I was really busy. I wanted this year to make one garment sewing wise a month, but then I bumped it to 2, and then I was trying to see if I can do 1 a week, but I think that is too ambitious, so I'm going to scale it back and do 2 items per month or bi-weekly. Anyway, what else? I always have everything that I talked to on the description box below. I'm gonna have the hyperlink so you can click and jump into whatever item I'm gonna talk about. Also, if you don't want to see me frogging some sweaters, you can jump into whatever you want to see, and I'm gonna have a hyperlink also for whatever you want to consume. I'm not gonna do an update on my health or anything because there's not too much, thank God, let me knock on wood, to update you guys. My hair have grown a lot, and I am wearing it today straight because I went to get my hair done yesterday, and my hair girl wanted it to straighten it to see how long it is. Whenever this top layer hits my jaw, then I can get like a big girl kind of haircut, we will say that. I have a couple months to go. She said around 3 to 4 months before I get a big girl haircut, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I am wearing today, I always get the question, I'm wearing the Petite Knits no frill sweater. I made this in a yarn that I'm not going to talk about because I dyed that yarn. This was like a pinkish color, and I had a little bit of issues with some skeins not looking even like sisters or twins or cousins. They look like they live in a different neighborhood or a different town. So I was thinking about what should I do. Should I frog it? Should I not? But because it was already done, I did the sleeves, I did everything, and it was fingering held with mohair. I was like, you know what? I truly need a black sweater. I bought one, a wool one, and I put it on my dryer, and it's like this small. So I was just like, I need a black sweater. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the supermarket. I didn't go to any like fancy place. I didn't get any fancy dye or anything. I went and I got red and I dyed it following the instructions. And if you have one of those sweaters that you don't think that you're gonna wear it or whatever, and you're on the fence if you want to dye it, I tell you, I use this so much, and if I have not dyed it, I will have not used it. I have some sweaters that I don't use because I have a little bit of issues or whatever, and I think if I change them and morph them into something different, I will definitely wear them more. So if you have one of those sweaters that is not working for you and it's not color work, because I will not be able to dye any color work sweaters, but this was stockinette, so I will advise you to go for it. Let's talk about knitting. Finish objects. Oh my god. So last time I talked to you guys, I know I had one finished object. I couldn't find it. It's a hat. Sorry, I just have a little bit of granola all over my teeth. I was trying to find it, and I look everywhere where my project bags were and where my yarn is, and I couldn't find it. I was just like, well, I probably like trash it, or it was you know, sometimes you just like don't see what you're, you know, I don't know. I thought the worst. I thought I lost it. And then I was reorganizing some scraps of fabric that I have of some makes that I already finished. And I found it in between two pieces of fabric, and I was so excited to find the Mouton Noir by Espastico. This is a pattern by Melissa, the former owners of Espastico. They shared, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that they sold the store. And we're gonna miss them. They're gonna go and do new ventures and do new things, and we cannot wait to see what they will do. But I love everything Melissa designs, and this was not any difference. When I saw her come out with this design, I bought the yarn. When you bought the yarn, it came with the pattern. I think now you can find the pattern on Ravelry. It's a free pattern as usual for them. They have a couple, I think they may be you know, they have a price, but for the majority they are free. And I jumped in, bought it because I go on walks with my dog, and I always get super cold, and it lasts a couple of, like probably like a mile. We walked 2.5 miles, and the first mile I'm freezing. Then I start to just, yeah, rip everything out of my body. So I thought this will be the perfect everyday, easy, relax hat. And this yarn is Julie Eslin Boucle in the color Mouton Noir, and it comes in different colors, and I love myself a boucle. And she used US size 7 needles, but I usually go one size down, and I think I may need to next time just go ahead and gaze swatch, because I, for some reason, the last 2 makes that I have done, they are a tad big that I thought. It's stockinette, and you go and you do X amount of inches, and then you decrease for the crown, and then you have this folded bib, or what is this called? I remember. It's in the brim. I don't. It's brim, right? I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. This thing, you fold it over, and then you tack it with a little bit, you know, just a stitch. So when I put it on back a couple of months ago, I was not a fan. I think that's why I got lost, and it was in between fabric, and it was in a bin that it was not supposed to be there, because I totally was so frustrated, and I thought this was going to be my first frogged item of the day. But then I put it on and I changed my mind. Let me put it on for you guys. It's so good. So it's a very classic silhouette. I think this is unisex. You can use a man or a woman can use it, or whatever. Everybody can use it. It's a classic. You can add a pom-pom. You can add anything to the top, the crown. I thought about adding a pom-pom, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use it like this, even with the big earrings. I think this will get used a lot, and then for some reason my head grew or something, or my hair is like in between, I don't know. But before it was really big, now it looks really nice. So this was saved from product, and I love it. I think you can use any other yarn, but I was really dreading frogging this one, because, you know, a boucle, it's really difficult to see where you are at. When you're going on stockinette, it's great, but when you're decreasing, you don't know anything, because you cannot see the stitches. But the fabric that it makes is so beautiful, and I love it. I have not weaved the ends, so I have to do that and then attach the label. And that is my first, or my only, because I don't have any more finished objects. Okay, now for the main event. I'm gonna put this aside so we don't get confused and frog it for some reason. No. There's no way you can frog any of them and not notice. I do some things, like some horrors whatever I am doing sewing, but knitting, the errors that I do with the serger, I cannot do it with the knitting. So anyway, here I have my ball winder. I hate this thing with passion. I want something better. I thought about getting that really fancy wood ball winder, but I cannot for the life of me get myself to buy it. So I'm gonna keep with the cheap one. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to my table, because I am not kidding, we are frogging this. Maybe I'm not gonna frog the entire sweater, but I am going to frog it. It's not, I am ready, okay? Why I am frogging these sweaters. last time I talked to you guys, I was in the fence with two sweaters, especially one. I was not in the mood with it. I didn't like the way it looks on me. The neck was really high. It was kind of like cutting my neck, and it was really tight on the chest area, and it was not something that I felt comfortable even. And before I keep on talking about that, it's reciting before it goes to frog. It gets frogged. This is a bunny bag by Sandy by the Lakeside. She has come with so many other designs, like fabric wise. It's in suede. It is in the color orange, and I am not kidding you, this is so cute. I don't know, I sent her, I think it was Balenciaga or Chloe or something like that, some luxury brand who was doing the exact same thing. So I am ready to get my knitting out of here, put my wallet in, and then use it, because hello, it's so dang cute. But I guess if I use it and place it in the floor, it's gonna get ruined, so I may not use it as a purse anyway. So this is the Flutter Butt Shirt by Jessie Made Designs, and I am making, I don't remember the yarn that I use or the size, because I cannot find my my paper with the pattern pieces, so I have all the information there. I have talked about this, so if you have seen this before, you know what I'm talking about. So this is not expensive yarn. I got it on an Edmonds yarn shop here in Seattle or Washington State. Is a beautiful salmon color. Is I'm sorry, I don't remember. I cannot find the ball band of this, but I will look it up and add the name, or maybe I don't. It's not important, but I thought, why keep something I'm not going to use? Like I said, when I put it on, it was really cutting into my neck, and I'm going to put it on top of this so you know what I mean. It's really high, and it was, I don't know, it just looks, it doesn't look my age or even sophisticated. It was a good idea to have something kind of like summery, but for me, I don't know, I think I needed speckles, or I needed something different. You see, I cannot even put it on my head. It's like a chit show. Anyway, so I am not attached to it, and it's gonna get flat right now. Why not? It's gonna be okay. You guys will survive. I don't even know where is my end here. Okay, so we are frogging this. It was a little intense to get the sleeves out. I am glad that my next I've been my taste on yarn and makes have been started to shift. Hold on. Before I was into all the trendy it's gonna be a long night, okay? I don't know what I did. I think I just like I don't know. Okay, I am really worried. I may not be able to solve it. Okay. Okay, back when I was let's see how long I can go in this story again. Yeah. Okay, I need to do a GoFundMe to get myself. I'm freaking new. Oh my goodness. Let me do a knot because I can't for the life of me. Did get this word thing to work. Okay, I need to make a GoFundMe so I can pay for that wood bowl winder. It's really awesome. Okay, this one is crap. Oh my god. Okay, so I was saying before, I don't know. Okay. Back to being serious. Okay, so oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really worried right now. I think this may need to. This is gonna end in the trash. Like I am not losing my shirt because I am before you guys, but if not, this will be on the trash can. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Okay, hold. No, I went down. Okay. So what I was saying. Cover into yarn. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, I may need some help. Like, oh, okay. I mean, that was a fail. Okay, that was a fail. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the loss of that yarn because I don't know what I did. I know what I did. I took the sleeves in not a very gentle way and it paid off. Anyway, like I was saying, I am not into trendy patterns anymore, which is, I think I may be I don't know, like I may be an adult or like a mature knitter. Anyway, let's move on from that one. Let's get it out of our system. We had 4 minutes of me trying to figure out what's going on. So, but that's okay. I didn't pay too much for that yarn. I think I paid like $28. I think each skein was $14, and that's not a big loss. This, my friends, is a big loss. I didn't know what was going on with the lace detail. I may place a picture here so you can see the yoke, and it doesn't look like it. I was a little bit worried, but I thought, you know, I'm following the pattern to the dot. I don't have any extra stitches. I don't have anything. And I kept going, and I think the last time I talked to you guys, I think I was about to start with the rib. I was not very convinced of this, but you know, I thought with blocking it will go and look like it's supposed to. Then I posted on Instagram, put it on. It looks so cute on. Let me put it on so you guys can see. It's so freaking cute. It's short and cropped. It's the perfect length. I think it's the perfect fit. I love the yarn. This yarn is so dreamy. And this is the Celeste by Sari Norland. Oop, I almost got it here. Knitting show, a knitting episode with a show. Anyway, this is the Celeste by Sari Norland. You guys know she is one of my favorite designers at the moment. This is a worsted weight design. Let me do the basics. So I use US size 6 needles. I didn't gauge swatch, but I got gauge. I did shorten the length of the body a lot, so I made a size 3, which is usually what I make. I think I was a little bit off gauge. It looks and it feels like it was smaller, and I love this yarn. This yarn is the Rerum Natura Gilead in the color Dune. And it's a beautiful beigey with a little bit of peach and a little bit of like even pink. It's such a beautiful yarn. I got it at Spastrico, and as always I order it and it arrived so fast, and I was so surprised. Because I always thought, you know, I don't like to whatever, because I have sent some stuff to Canada and they take forever, but to get there. But I think the other way around, or I don't know why they get here so fast. So I finished the ham and the rib. I put it on and I loved it. Then I posted it on my Instagram, and a lovely viewer, a lovely knitter that follows me, pop my bobble. I'm so thankful for you all, because you guys keep me in check, and you guys are so knowledgeable, and I am not. Okay, I am yeah, I am hopeless. Anyway, she said, hey, I think what's going on with your lace is that you didn't move the beginning of the round X amount, or every, I think it was every odd or every other or something like that. Hold on. So my daughter called because I got her a rice cooker, and the rice cooker came with instructions. So she calls me because she doesn't know where instructions are. I'm like, okay, like I bought it and I left it with you. Like we bought it together. Like it's not like a hand-me-down. Like the thing is new. And yeah, instructions. Where are the instructions at? And she's like, well, I don't know. I tossed them, and I'm like, well, you know, I don't know. I'm not a know-it-all. Look it up on Google. So anyway, I had to tell her how I made my rice, and I hope it's, yeah. Anyway, so this yarn is really nice. I think I want to reuse it and make another sweat. She has several that I want to make in worsted weight, but I think this one for sure I couldn't pass it on, or you know, just waste the yarn. I think I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful with what I knit and how and why and when. Like I said before, I'm trying my best to move out of trends and really think through what I actually need in my wardrobe. I think I make things sewing wise and knitting wise that are great in theory, but when it comes to, you know, they make me happy. I want them in my wardrobe, all that, but they don't work. That makes sense. Why is this? I don't know what is going on here. Oh, I think this is the I weave the ends as in. That's why it's. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I was telling you guys this is gonna be a shit show, right? Okay, there's nothing surprise here. There's no surprise. Okay. There you go. I weaved my ends. This was done. Okay. So like I say, I'm trying to be more mindful of what I need, and I think this next week I'm gonna go ahead and really go through my closet, go through what I have in storage, and then I want to go and see what it doesn't fit anymore, why it doesn't fit, can I you know, fit it, or can I do any kind of alteration to make it fit? If not, you know, it's too big, too small. There's some things that, you know, that like that. But I truly think some of the things that I have don't work because they don't go with other things in my closet, that don't complement each other. And then also I think I'm just making things out of impulse, and knitting is I have done that in knitting as well. So I think it's time to move past that and really check what I truly need. Anyway, so also I've been not into yarn lately. I don't know, like I have bought some yarn, but I think also I have so much yarn, and I know, and I want to support my friends and all that, but at the same time I don't think even if I live 100 years I will have enough projects or hands or time in my life to use all my yarn. That makes sense. So I think next year I want to be a little bit more mindful of what I add, and then if I add something I have to use something, you know, or I buy yarn for a new project and then I have to do a project that I have yarn already bought or is already in my stash. So yeah, this was I thought about doing this one again, but I have to say the bubbles were not particularly pleasant. I think also because I didn't move that beginning of the round, it didn't lay flat, and I went, this chart is 58 or 56 rows, and I didn't want to go through it again. Also, I didn't like that she didn't have any back neck shaping in this sweater. I think she just, you know, it's a beautiful design, but I think design will have been really difficult to do. And yeah, I think this sweater is beautiful and glorious, but not for me. I'm just trying to keep, I'm not feeling like I lost my time, or I don't have any emotion to this make at all. I think it was a struggle to make, and also it was one of those things that I think it was just time. It was just time to move along and just do something else. So I have frogged the entire thing. I have frogged the entire thing. So it's time to frog the yoke. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop because we need to move on. But my sweater is full of yarn, and it has that a bind off that I couldn't take it, so I cut it out. That's cut. Anyway, thank you for coming to my frog party. We did 2 sets, not 3, because the hat was saved. Okay, I have to change the battery. I move a little bit higher, and I clean my sweater as best as I could. My lipstick is still on. Surprisingly, it's that good. Anyway, let's move to some real whips, or whips that I'm working right now. Last podcast we talked about my mood board. I have a cord board on my wall, and let me show you. Why not? So I have this cord board here, and here I have a couple of things. I have all the sweaters. I have my bag. I have all the sweaters that I love, and I thought about the fall winter. Since I printed this 2 months ago, and I talked about some of them I lost a little bit of steam, or that I would say excitement since then. For instance, I love this one so much, and but right now I think it's not the time for it. I thought it would be like a transitional one, but we here in the Pacific Northwest, we are like right on fall. So I may move this to next year, maybe spring. And then the same for this one. This one I love. It's so pretty, but at the same time I think it looks very spring, and I'm gonna move it to spring. So this one is gonna get moved. This one, even though it's been on my wish list, is still there. It's still high in my priorities. So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish the Corbeth, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast this on. I think it's time. I have the yarn. My friend Amanda from Sweet Skein On Mine sent the yarn for me. I have talked about it. I love it. It's going to be amazing. It's amazing color, amazing yarn. You guys should check her podcast and Instagram and her Etsy shop. Anyway, this one is really high, still high on my priorities, and then I am working on this one, and this one is going to be quite it's going to be quite a make. I think that one is a little bit more evolved, if we want to say that. And sorry, I think I inhaled some yarn. Anyway, so I move my attention to some others, and then I truly need some more basic sweaters just like this. Also, I have in there, I don't know if you saw that, let me move you guys around again. I have all the patterns that I have made from scratch, and then I have my sloper, which pretty much is my blueprint of my body. Is this one here, and then some different patterns that I have printed or made myself. Like this one is made by myself, this one, and then that one. I am trying to get there, trying to just lose you know, kind of like, I'm a little intimidated, to be honest, making patterns. And I think I'm right now, I think it's just time to lose that, to be afraid to make stuff. I did make a dress, and that was a fail, but I will talk about that on the sewing podcast whenever I go and get into it. Or maybe next time I will talk about it. Yeah, that one is a long one. The long one. Okay, now I see what's happening. I think it's the computer. There you go. There you go. Better. Okay, so one of those patterns I have started is the Sally or Selby. Hold on. Okay. No, it's not this too. It's the Sally cardigan by Alex Bird. This one was on the Lane magazine number 10. I bought the magazine because I loved it, but I have to be very, very honest. It's been very difficult to support Lane or whatever, because number one, the books fall apart. You use it a couple times, you open it to not even aggressively, you open it, and because it's glued and not sewn, it fell apart on me. I had to pretty much like grab the pages, go downstairs, copy them, and then I have my pattern here in, you know, in paper form. I wish they have, and I think I said this, I wish they had a download code, and you can go ahead and just buy or download the pattern, because you already bought it, because you just bought the pattern. But I know they have, I think, a couple months that they have the royalty or the exclusive, and then the designer, the designer will release the pattern, and this one is already released. I think it was $7 or €7 or something like that. You can go ahead and look it up on Ravelry. Like I said, this one, and I place a picture, comes in cardigan version and sweater version, and I am doing the cardigan because I need cardigans. I have zero. I have been always very intimidated by cardigans. I think it's the button band. I don't know what is going on, but I went ahead and I cast it on. Let me show you because I don't have too much to share to be honest. And yeah, so I only have a little scrap, and I think last time we talked I had like nothing. But I have a little bit of the detail of the sleeve. So the design goes right from the shoulder, goes down through the sleeve, and then you have cute, beautiful button band and then rib. When I started, I was like, oh my god, I am not gonna have a bouquet 40 stitches of floats at all. But when I sat down, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna take a moment because I've been making so many errors. Okay, so this is the rosamine embroidery or way to knit color work. You pretty much so you knit the first row, just, you know, right, but instead of holding that contrasting yarn all the way around, you drop it and you keep on going, and then you have two sets of contrast colors, one for each sleeve. So what I did, I put it on Ziploc bags, and then I'm pulling from the middle and then the outside, so I have two yarns at all times per sleeves. So I have two bags, and I know this looks so ghetto, but at least I have it controlled because it got all tangled. Okay, but before I get into all this, I am using the Tuku wool fingering, and this is the Roku. Hold on, because I cannot see for the life of me. I cannot see, but while it is focused, I will tell you. This is the Raku. Hold on, there you go. This is the color. I had this because I bought it for The Poet by Sari Norland, and I didn't get gauge, and I was like, okay, whatever. I don't have time for this. Like, hello. And then I am using what else? So I am using Saki, which is the white, and I'm not kidding. I'm not getting this on. Like you no. And then this is the color. One day I will get it. Russo, and it's a pink. So I'm gonna have white and pink as my contrast color, and that's gonna be. I thought about this. I was like, what truly colors I need? I need this color. So this is gonna be. You repeat on my wardrobe. Okay, so back to the embroidery. Let me get up. Okay, so you go first row, you go and you work the yarn and you drop it. When you go all the way around and you're going to do the second, you will grab your yarn, which is going to be here on this side, and you're going to loop it really long, and you're going to work the stitches this side. Whenever you're done and you're going to drop your stitches, you're going to go ahead and the yarn, which is back here, you're going to tie it up. And then what makes, if that you understand any of that, you're going to have no craziness on the back. So you see, so you work the first, you drop, then you make this big loop, you make the second design, and then that yarn that is behind, you're going to just pull it, and it's just going to go ahead and you know, tie it up like that. I hope that makes sense, because I am the worst at explaining. Sorry. Anyway, woo! Watch out, because I bought this stoppers for your needles. These are Addies. And then I bought this triangular. I think they're triangle. They're triangle. I think they did. Yeah, they're triangle. There's this fancy needles that I got at the yarn shop. It's I'm using a size 2.5 or 3 millimeter needles, and I got this needles. So they are 16 inches. They are US 2.5, but they call it here 2. And these are triangular. Yeah, they're textured and squared for ergonomic comfort. And I have to say, I love these needles so much. It doesn't hurt my fingers at all. Anyway, it's a baby whip. I have to say, I have tons to go or tons to do here, but so far this is gonna take a while. And I have that on my French Supply Co. bag. This is a second. I don't know what it's not perfect about this bag, because I think it's perfect, but I don't know if you guys have seen, but they came out, or Megan, who came out with it? Anyway, if you look French Supply Co. pattern, you can find it, and you can make your own bag. Yeah. And I have this cute little pins were super in. Now it's not that in, but it says that I knit past my bedtime. I don't knit past my bedtime. Like right now I'm just like feeling tired. But we have one more whip, and then I'm gonna show you some yarn that I got, and that was it. Okay, last whip. It's almost a finished object. It's so good. It's so fast. Okay, so I'm talking about the Carbeth by Kate Davis Designs. I bought the sweater version, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use the cardigan version. They're separate designs. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put a picture of it. I truly need to sit down and read the entire thing, because I didn't know this sweater was made flat, or you don't stick, so you just go back and forth, so you have a lot of purling, and then it's bottom up. And I don't mind the purling, but the bottom up is something, especially if you have to do like the sleeves detach and then attach it. Anyway, I'm complaining, but it has not been a big of a deal. I am using, and I thought I was out of yarn, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go get another one because I'm almost out, and I don't know why I bought so little. But I am using a Malabrigo Chunky. Ooh, watch out. Oh, okay. I need to secure this because I bought Stella some fabric. Anyway, so this is Malabrigo Chunky in the color Franc Ocre, and it's a mustardy yellow. It looks more yellow than it is, looks more gold than it is. Actually a little bit less bright, but I have one more skein. I was really worried. I think I bought 6 or 7. I'm making a size small. Is it small or 1? Let me see. I'm making the size 1. I gauge swatch. I know. What? That you got? Like, I gauge swatch. Okay, I gauge swatch, and I was like, doesn't look like. It looks big, but I was just like, okay, it's okay, man. You gauge swatch, you got gauge. So which, you know, the problem with me, like I gauge swatch, and then I started the sweater, and it was too big. I was like, but thank God I started from the bottom, because I was just like, I can I can go around my waist a couple of times. So not a couple of times, but you know. Anyway, so I went ahead and decided I was doing a size 2, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna do the size 1 and keep the needles. I'm using US size 10 needles. He asked for 10.5, but I was like, you know what, I have 10s. I don't need to buy more nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the 10s that I have. So I went half a size down on the needles and then 1 size on the actual garment. So yeah, my gauge these days is all over the place. So it's so good. It's so good. I am so excited. You know, this is super wash, so it's going to grow like a chia pet. So I'm not a little bit worried that it's a little tight. And besides, I'm using, I have a sweater, a DK sweater, if we want to say, or sport sweater underneath, because I'm not gonna get naked, okay? Or yeah. Ooh, okay. So good. So I thought, I was like, this is a little low, but if you see here, it kind of like sits low on her. So I was like, okay. Let's look at the actual, okay, so let me move back. Oh my gosh. So it's definitely gonna grow. Remember, this is super wash. I'm gonna block it. It's gonna grow a little bit, but and I expect it to grow, so it's gonna be okay. And oh my god, it's so tight because I have my sweater underneath. But I did it, guys. I did the button band. I have to put these stitches on hold, like here, and then I think you do the neck, and then you do an I-cord to finish the neck and the button band. And then with that I-cord, you have the, I think the holes, or the buttonholes. Maybe we can call it that. It's so good. I have not knitted on this consistently, so I have to say it's been so fast because it's such big needles and a big yarn, and it's been super fast. So if you are one of those super fast knitters and you have so much in your heart that you want to give this away for the holidays, this will be definitely be a cardigan. My daughter was like, ooh, and I'm like, don't even think about it. Don't even say it. Don't even like get attached to it. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at the yarn. Like, no. You're not gonna guilt trip me forever. When I die, you're gonna have it. Okay? Maybe it's falling apart because I'm gonna use it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever because it's so good. However, I wish it was another color, because I now thinking, well, how can I use this with? But you know, it will definitely go with my wardrobe. It will be a little bit intense, but you know, if not, I always can dye it. No. Anyway, it's so good. Let me show you the detail here. So you go from the hem all the way to the desired length, and then you do your 2 sleeves separate. When you do your 2 sleeves separate, you just get all your stitches, sleeve and back into your needles, and then you start the decrease every row. So the knit and the purl get a decrease, and then you have the same detail, which I think is so beautiful, and all sides, you know, front and back. And then after that, you leave the neck stitches on hold, and then you make the 2 button bands, and now I am in the neck. So excited. So you guys have no idea. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to make a cardigan, and I think I found the perfect beginner friendly, if I will say that, because you do definitely have to know how to decrease, and you need to have a little bit of patience with it. If you don't like to purl, this will not be for you, but I don't mind purling. But I think you know, a button or a neck down sweater is way easier to start than this. But if you want to move, I think this is a good cardigan. I've seen some other cardigans that I want to do now, but you guys know, I am hooked because I do use cardigans a lot, especially in this transition time of the year. Sorry, hold on. A long sleeve, a return neck, and a cute cardigan. What else do you need in your life? Anyway, so that's it. Anyway, so that's it for me. I hope this was not as bad as I think it is, but you know what? I cannot, for the life of me, recreate that fracking episode. Anyway, a little update. I'm feeling quite better than before. I am exercising a lot just to regain some of the strength that I lost through chemotherapy. I am really grateful to be alive. I'm really grateful to share my journey with you all and share my makes with you all, and feel some kind of community, even though we are, you know, far away, and I have a lot of like Insta friends, I call them. I'm glad that I inspire some people to do some of the things that I did while going through chemotherapy. Sadly, I have some people who, you know, they have been diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer especially. Tomorrow starts the breast cancer month. It's the entire month of October. Please, if you want to donate to your local hospital, stuff like that. There's a lot of companies benefiting from this month, and they are pushing all this merchandise and research, and the actual breast cancer association don't get too much of that money. So they call it pink washing. And I am glad that through all this I had you guys as my support, and I am so grateful for you all. I am 16 months post chemo, and feeling great. I hope you know, God keeps by my side. I am in His hands right now, and that's it. I'll see you guys soon. I see you guys tomorrow, because I'm gonna start Vlogtober. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have so much fun, and as always, I love you all. I have said that like 4 times already, because I do. Like, why not keep it repeated? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.